So
direct.
I found out that during the World Cup, I was just checking out all the national anthems of all the countries in the World Cup. And then I went off on a mad tangent and I started looking at Jamaica's national anthem, even though they're not in the World Cup. And I had no idea that the Jamaican national anthem is from the girl them, look on me them, tell me them love me. Vybz Kartel sang the national anthem for Jamaica.
Is it?
Brother, it's, listen,
I was about to fling my shoulder.
I would not lie about this. You know I don't ever tell lies.
I'll be honest, I haven't missed any of this.
Let's get this show on the road.
Welcome back to the long overdue Armchair Gaffers show. We are joined by football media royalty, Sir Joel Beya.
I thought you meant Jesse.
I thought me as well.
Soon to be. You're here with myself, Walks, Joel, Jess, and the illustrious SP.
Dan, stop it, man.
Oh, hey, let me stop.
What other camera?
My mic, Jess, my mic ain't hit. It's spooky.
Catching all of us, is it?
Yeah, one sec.
You're good, man.
Yeah?
I think it's just the headphones that's the problem.
No, apologies.
Dan.
Just nervous. I haven't done this for a while.
Dan, stop calling me Jesse. What is wrong with you? You know my name. You know my handle.
Wrong and strong.
Lava for that.
And you have new content coming out, right?
Guys, please calm down. My name is Mr. Wrong and Strong, and make sure you subscribe to my new channel titled Wrong and Strong, where you see the inner workings of the enigma, which is Wrong and Strong.
Love to see it. So we are recording for the first time in
3 weeks.
3 weeks?
3 weeks.
A lot has happened in the world. Mainly Tory Lanez being convicted. And
Crazy,
also,
man.
Messi being crowned the, I guess, undoubtable GOAT. Great.
Super Ballon d'Or pending.
Forgot also YSL. Everyone's snitching now.
Oh yeah. YSL.
What they call them YSL.
YSL.
Crazy.
Wow. So a lot has happened,
Yeah.
but some things haven't changed. One of those being Arsenal remaining top of the league.
How many Gunners?
Flying high, a lot of harmony, winning at home again. So they're not winning when it's sunny, a little bit of rain, it's winter, and they're still managing to churn out results. Where do we want to start on that 3-1 win at home to lowly West Ham?
If I had any manners, I would let Joe go first. But I don't have any manners. I'm going to say something short and shrift. Arsenal's league position is not by chance. Arsenal don't win games by luck. Okay, they're a well-drilled machine. Okay, so all this talk on, if so-and-so happens, will Arsenal be able to so-and-so? The unit is well-drilled. The squad is nice and compact. Okay?
11 players.
The squad is nice and compact. Ignore SB. Okay? We're built and ready for this. The fact that we bottled it last season, the losses to Brighton, Southampton, and
Newcastle was in there
and
as well.
Palace,
Oh,
yeah?
Palace.
And then there was Spurs and Newcastle, yeah? That's given the team steel.
Balls
Balls of steel.
Cojones in the words
Marsh.
of Troy Deeney.
Exactly. So I just want to let you guys know that nothing happening at the Emirates is by chance. Thank you, I'm done.
You believe that? Do you?
Joe, we've had this debate many a time. Are Arsenal in a race, or has it turned over into a title race now?
It's now a title race, whether people like it or not. Like, I was one of the guys off camera saying, guys, calm down, man. You know what I said on camera? I'm just trying to piss everyone off. You know, but let's be real. You know, we're still this player short here, player short there.
Playing
you know,
it all
let's
down.
calm it down, playing it down. But I wasn't even trying to play it down. I was just telling the truth.
Fair.
But
Say
then
what you see.
the way we finished off before the World Cup left us in a position where,
It's hard to
this is
ignore.
a title race, baby. This is a title race.
Hard to ignore.
And don't get me wrong, there's still 5 months left of the season.
Long way to
5
go.
months is almost half a year.
And yeah, it's not the
Listen,
usual Christmas
there's
halfway point.
There's a lot of stuff that can change in 5 months. Man can go from first to sixth quick.
It's true.
Real quick.
It's true.
You know, first to sixth, you know. But winning against West Ham the other day, I looked at the table and I thought, we got 40 points and teams like Chelsea got 24.
Yeah.
Bro, we got 40 points, and as we're recording this, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't really know what's going on down there, but Man United are on like 26 or...
Why are we doing?
Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not...
Joe,
Yeah.
Jay, come on, come on.
We don't look down there.
Jay, don't.
It's
Jay.
hard, it's hard,
yeah.
it's hard.
You're coming there soon
I
anyway.
don't know. But you look at it and you go, the reality is, yes, that could be a few quick losses during the Christmas period, but I don't think so. I don't think Arsenal are going to get smacked by Newcastle. I don't think Arsenal are going to get smacked by Brighton.
Yeah.
I don't think Arsenal are going to get smacked by United. I don't think Arsenal are going to get smacked by Spurs. I think, there's some draws in there. There might be a loss in there. But I think overall, we have the team and the confidence to be able to get through this difficult period, which, by the way, we've had more difficult periods, but get through this difficult period unscathed.
100%.
And I'm expecting us to remain top of the table. But it's not just about top of the table.
The belief.
Watching.
The belief.
Let me grab this mic.
Yeah.
Let me grab this mic.
Speak well.
It's not just about being top of the table. It's about the way we're playing. Have you seen the way we're playing?
They haven't seen it, Joe.
No.
They haven't seen it, brother.
I've seen
busy
it.
watching
I've
the
seen
World
it.
Cup.
I've
Exactly.
seen it.
You haven't seen it.
I've seen it. But my thing is,
I didn't finish,
my
bro.
thing is the
I didn't
confidence.
finish,
But go on,
bro.
go Jay, go
No,
on, finish
I
it,
gotta land
finish
this
off,
thing.
finish it off.
I got a line on the runway.
They take
Good.
precedent. They're
Land.
You know, British Airways, Qatar Airways. You gotta land it.
Yeah.
Basically, if you look at the belief in the team now, Saka, who's a nice boy.
Great.
So can you say it one more
kid.
time? He's
Great
a nice
Great kid.
boy.
Christian nice.
If he went
Yes.
Super Sundays, he would be
God-fearing man.
He'd be in church.
Have you seen the aggressiveness now that some of these boys are playing with? Martinelli, I used to think when he came back from his injury, he didn't want to get injured again.
Fair.
He's being nice. But let me tell you something. Man don't care.
But they haven't seen this because they're not watching.
Eddie Nketiah, who I still think is nice. He's a nice boy. He's still
Oh no, have you seen that clip of him talking to Sambi?
Yeah, saying
When
about
he-
being on the bench.
About being on the bench.
Yeah.
Stuck it on him.
He was saying like he said to him, "You're not the only one not playing."
No, but
I thought that was
with the F word as well in
thought
there.
that was
Insisted.
When did he say that?
About 6
During
months
the
ago.
documentary
Amazon.
or Amazon
Oh, was it last
documentary.
year then?
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
So what did he say? Or how did that come across?
So
Basically,
basically,
suck it
Sambi
up.
was smiling a lot when he first came because he was playing, and then he wasn't smiling when he wasn't playing. So they was eating lunch, and Eddie was sitting there. And he's like, "Why are you not smiling anymore?" And he's like, "I'm not playing." He's like, "What? You the only fucking person that's not playing?" Like, he's like, "Fix up." Like, so from then I saw,
But
It's got a bit of dog in him.
The truth is that's for the cameras though as well.
I
a little-
do,
a
I
little
do,
bit, because
I do.
If I'm not playing, I might not be smiling.
But
it's just how I express
you know
myself.
how I feel like it is. It's
Or do you
kind of
reckon
real
it was
because
a
every
team
time I've
spirit
seen
thing?
Eddie and Nketiah come into the Arsenal side, he's always done well.
Yeah, no.
So
You've
that's
only
why
been
I
watching
believe
since
what
the
he's
end of the
saying.
season,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
It was a bit tough last season.
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah. The end of last season when he
did
kicked on.
extremely well.
Yeah, yeah.
But what I'm saying is this is I like Eddie Nketiah, by the way. If I'm to be honest with you, I think he's hard work. The guy grafts.
Yeah, works
he
hard.
didn't work out
Fox
for
in
him
the
at
box.
Leeds.
That loan
Do you know what I mean?
didn't
Like,
really work.
Definitely held you man to
you
ransom
know,
though.
But yeah, 100K a week. Listen,
New deal.
Number 14 as well.
Wait, but I've got a point on Eddie.
listen, if you're in a
it's a
position
step
of
up.
leverage,
I
do your
get
thing,
it.
young man.
He's a goal scorer. He scores goal
Yeah.
like what Jesus brings is the pressing, the bringing people in. But Eddie
Eddie's
has
a goal
scored
scorer.
10
He's
goals
like a young
in
Ian
last
Wright.
10 starts. Like
He's like
can't
a
really
young
knock
Ian
that.
Wright.
Good.
Can't knock
In
that.
that sense. I'm not
Yeah,
saying he's
no,
the
I know.
Ian Wright. I'm not
As in
saying,
goal scoring.
You know, just in
As in
case.
goal scoring. Yeah.
Guys, listen, yeah.
And I don't even want to say disrespecting legend, but I'm saying I see the Ian Wright in him.
Exactly what you mean.
Party.
Guys, I'm done. I don't want to talk on Arsenal too much. We've only got an hour today.
No. We're talking.
No, because we're already talking
No,
about
let
the
them talk.
the positive and
Because I've got a lot to
we're
say.
already talking
I took
about
I
the
took the
positives
shine.
and all of that.
Let's
But
go then, SP. What else?
you don't sense any sort of capitulation or any sort of energy loss February, March times.
Can I speak or do you want to get this one?
My thought is it's the same 11.
Kieran Tierney came in. Eddie
was it
came in.
Zinchenko, that one's all right. And then
Takehiro
but
Tomiyasu can come in for Ben
bar
White.
that,
Or the other side, yeah.
Partey.
Yeah,
No,
that's
he needs to.
Now,
stay
for one, Partey is probably I say one of your most important players in your system.
100%. So
And
the
right
thing is,
now,
though,
the problem, not the problem I should say, but the good thing about Partey,
No.
No.
I'm just reading
I
my
thought he
notes.
was
the
questioning.
good,
No, I
the
wouldn't
good
do
thing
that.
about Partey
wouldn't
is
do
that he's been fit for once in
SP,
his Arsenal career.
The flaw in your point.
I don't know if this will carry on.
The flaw in your point, SB, is that you got to apply that same thinking to every team in the league.
Of course,
Of
course, but
other teams got backup.
Of-
If you ain't got Rodri, you still got Calvin Phillips.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're the same player, but it's still a quality.
Liverpool.
Player. If you ain't got, Fabinho.
Henderson.
You can
or
mix it
whatever.
up. You
can
can
mix it
put
up.
something in there.
Like
Yeah.
you can put something in there.
Your
Chelsea are the
change-
same.
We're not the
Chelsea
same.
aren't the same. Do you know why? Because none of their midfielders are actually good. At that level. Like on Partey's level, who?
You know who I say importance with Partey is like now? Obviously, I'm a United fan.
Speak well.
Casemiro.
No, I
And
hear
even then, I would say Partey's importance to Arsenal is more important than Casemiro's is to United.
it. Fair.
Yeah.
If we lost Casemiro,
Because
I
to
agree.
us,
Yeah.
it's like, when someone says Declan Rice is probably going to go for like 100 mil. Yeah. And to most players, if you say, is he worth 100 mil? As good as he is, I'll probably say no. He's
No
not.
way.
Not a lot of players are worth 100 mil. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, definitely.
But to West Ham,
Yeah.
yeah,
he is worth
he's
100 mil.
yeah for the quality. But yeah, that was my point. But
It was good to see Arsene Wenger allowed back into the house.
Dad.
now it's lit. Now it's lit.
Yeah. His
name is Dad.
He's got the green light on the statue. I've heard three prems, 7 FA Cups. Could Arteta be the man to bring another Premier League title?
100%.
To
Yes.
the
Next
Emirates?
question,
Hey.
please.
3 years after he arrived at the helm.
I have to give Arteta his props. I used to say he was Pep's Coleman,
Yes.
but
The joke.
I have to give his, because when I looked at Arsenal's first 11 and I thought of the World Cup, because obviously the World Cup's just finished.
Yeah.
And we see like the importance of like them for their countries. Not a lot of their players are playing big countries
Okay,
or
so
playing.
he's getting
So
more
he's
out
getting
of-
a tune out of
Ben White.
Ben White.
Ben White looking like one of the best
Yeah.
right backs.
Aye, he did
slash
something to
centre-backs
he
in the
did
league.
something to Ben Rama where he was holding him off, and he was just taking him for a kid, and I was just like,
Benjamin.
he's playing with maximum confidence.
Yeah.
Like, he's
Yeah.
taking the piss at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a well-oiled engine. The system
No,
is.
that's what Jeff said.
So, yeah.
I like it. And
He gets his props.
Was it Mudryk might be coming? I see him post a little clip on Instagram that he's watching the game, which
he's
was
trying
cute.
He's trying to push
trying to move
push that P.
Any weaknesses that we saw in this imperious Arsenal team?
Yes.
None.
Oh, you
Zero.
what?
There aren't
What,
any.
Ronjo?
No,
First
no
half.
weaknesses.
Please talk.
I feel like there is still a ruthlessness that's needed, and if
Okay.
you're playing some of the top 4 teams,
Fair.
that ruthlessness shouldn't come just in the second half. Now, what I mean is some people might go, shut up, what are you talking about, blah, blah, blah. But when you look at the top teams, when Liverpool are
On top.
challenging, yes, Nunes is on a mad one. But when
Great player.
Liverpool are challenging for the league, City challenging, there's a
Punish.
There's that cutthroat
Roof.
mentality.
cutthroat
Yeah.
when they're in front of goal, and like
It's a bit of naivety.
I want because we might not always create 10, 15 shots, which we're really good at these
True,
days, by the
true,
way.
true.
But if it's a tight game, like when we played United,
That's
we're
it.
going to have loads of chances.
Mm-hmm.
You got to do what Anthony did to us.
Just make sure, you
Just make sure.
Counter-attack, bang,
put
goal.
them to the
No
sword.
questions asked.
Yeah, no,
That's
fair.
what I want to see.
Fair,
and
fair.
I'm greedy.
I see no weaknesses, Dan, to answer your question.
I think that will come across time though.
I respect
No
that.
weaknesses.
I respect that.
The
I just want to
ruthlessness.
shout out Odegaard. He, at times, I guess in his first loan spell, I looked at him and thought, possibly a bit lightweight. Could he be an imposter? But the growth
Yeah.
that he's shown is unbelievable. He is just...
Even the fee, I was like,
Quality,
wow, they're
quality
paying this
player.
much for this guy. I was
Yeah.
like,
See the
but
way he was not making man from
Yeah.
behind and
yeah,
doing
not
the
still
He's
playing samba
showing that potential he is, man.
against Brazilians. But no, all good at Arsenal, and it's good to see they have a step up on Gabriel Jesus up top.
Oh, I like Rodri, man. I like Rodri.
That's a
man.
leader. That's a leader. Moving on, where do we want to go? Did we watch Spurs?
That's it. It's
and the-
Arsenal. We've done Arsenal, so that's the show done, guys. Thank you for
We
tuning
have to
in.
go
We'll
to
see
the
you.
best, one of the best centre defensive performances of the season.
So yeah, we spoke about Partey. SB, you mentioned Casemiro.
King
in
Cascal.
the same breath.
King Cascal.
Where do you rank him in world football in terms
The
of
greatest.
defensive
The
midfielders?
greatest. The greatest
Yeah.
DM. The greatest DM. You know what? We actually bumped Madrid. We should have gave them more. We should have gave them more. We should have gave them more. That's
You know Brazilians decline.
no. You know it is as well. I've timed it as well. Yeah, he's 30. Yeah, he can maybe squeeze a World Cup at 34. Maybe he can squeeze it. So we might
He
get
needs to
three.
calm down.
We might get
Brazilians
3-4.
have got a completely different.
Nah,
lifestyle.
he's got that dog in him, Cascal. He's
Nah,
different.
yeah, we
He's
all
not the
say the
party.
same
He's
thing.
not the party type. He's not the Anthony's and Neymars. When Neymar say, "Hey, Cask," he said, "No, my kids.
no.
You sure?
Hey."
Wearing the Anthony tracksuit going out like.
Nah. When they're all doing the dancing,
Yeah.
Cascal's there
Goes home,
in the back, letting them samba.
Ronaldo.
Yeah, man.
We have to, I guess, be balanced and say it was against Nottingham Forest, who
Yeah, they are bleeding.
are a struggling side and
They
probably bound for the championship.
They are
But
bleeding.
no, it was a great performance. Even when United dropped off a bit, I think he kind of maintained his standards and was like kind of giving it to players.
we're
to
going
kinda up
along
it a bit.
nicely.
He's the daddy all of a sudden, isn't it? It's
Who?
almost like he's like
You
the
look to
daddy.
him, yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah,
like
everyone looks
really
at
good.
him
Everyone
like
looks at him now like
Yeah.
he's
you
the
know what?
he's the boss.
When
And
he
you
says run,
you can see like
run it.
you know it's crazy. You can see like I know we say the Prem's the best and we say this and we just rubbish off other leagues and players, but
Yeah.
when you see someone like Cascal come into the Prem and
qualities
you
that
see
he
it there,
brings.
yeah,
Yeah,
you see
yeah.
it. We probably thought before, oh, all this guy does, or the people that don't watch him, he just kicks people
And
and
gives
gives it to
Kroos
Modric
or
and Kroos,
yeah,
and they
yeah.
do stuff. But now he's in the Prem, you're seeing him hit diags,
Oh, yeah.
you're seeing him setting up
There
assists.
was a pass in the second half. I think he played it out to Malacia. It was a daisy cutter. He was probably about 20 yards away, and it's probably like an inch off the floor the whole way.
a
And I
skim.
was just like, that's just a
See,
different-
Rolls
But
Rolls
guys,
Royce.
I've been saying this since the Conti Corner we've been doing. Like,
What, Cascal?
yeah, like this is not new to me.
No, it's not new to.
No, him doing it in the Prem is something.
If he can do
You
it,
saw, well, I went to go. Let me drop this name.
Yeah. I think you
I went
dropped
to
something,
the
yeah.
Champions League final in Maple,
yeah.
and I saw
Interesting.
Madrid versus Liverpool, and he was the best player. That
Yeah.
game. He
Okay.
was. I've got a bit of a reputation on Vibe with Five. In the first few weeks, I was questioning Rio, saying, "What has he done?"
Yeah.
And since he was at United,
Stinking
it was,
shout.
it was
On
a
like
mad-
a-
it
on
was
like a Graves-
Now it looks crazy,
Graves
but at the
Souness.
time, I don't care what anyone
You're
says.
feeling yourself, yeah.
At the time, they were.
We have our
you know,
times.
No one was.
He went up to
complaining when
speed,
he got there. He went
yeah.
up
I
to
remember
speed.
him coming on against
So I
Southampton.
was
I was
just like,
like,
all right, cool, but you know, you might have to. Anyway,
uh-huh.
that was then. But seeing him at Madrid a few times,
Yeah.
but especially in that Champions League final,
Boss,
Difference
big
in
boss.
qualities.
But yeah,
guys,
you can see the quality
there's no
difference.
surprise here.
Speaking of quality, a player who, I guess over the last 18 months, if not more, has taken a bit of a kicking from us on the panel, especially one member of the panel. Marcus Rashford continues to go from strength to strength.
Mr. DBE,
SB,
Mr.
How
DBE.
happy are you for
I'm happy,
Marco-
man.
Marcus Rashford?
You see what Ten said as well, man. The world's just a better place when Rashford's smiling. You know,
I respect that.
it is, man.
is that what he said? Yeah.
Yeah. He
That's
said
nice, man.
it
That's
is nice of him, but I didn't like some of the words you were saying on Sir MBE Rashford, saying he was just a pace merchant and
Yes, that's exactly
he
what
has
it
no
is.
quality.
Guys,
And
everything needs to be put into context, okay? You guys think I say these things because I don't like Rashford, yeah? I probably like black people more than all of you on this panel. Yeah, and I would say it's a running joke. You obviously don't watch the yeah. But I love Rashford, yeah. But I see him for what he really is. SB, he's mad fast and he thrives against teams that play a high line. Obviously, fair enough. His goal the other day wasn't from a high line. Neither one of his goals for England during the World Cup, okay? But he has this thing.
So then when do we take your points? Because it looks like you're gonna use your points when it suits.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. He scores against the Moldovas. Who was that in the World Cup? Iran, USA? Who did he score
Iran,
against?
it's on at
But you
speed.
can only
You mean
score
Against who?
Against the teams.
against
Yeah.
the teams in
Yeah.
front of you.
Yeah.
When I say that, people complain. In order to do well, win the league, whatever it is, you have to score.
My issue, yes, right, but my issue is that when there's too many times when we need a goal from him in a bigger team, against a bigger team, it's not there.
Against us
He scores
twice.
against all the big.
Would you take
Yeah.
him at Arsenal? Would you start him at Arsenal? No, would you
Of
start
course
him?
you would.
Wait,
I'm
Jess,
asking him.
You need to just say, hold your hand up. He
And you
scored
know what?
his record against the top.
Would you rather you'd rather Martinelli, wouldn't you?
I'm asking this Arsenal fan.
Because you lot would rather
Like,
all Arsenal
I'm
players.
not saying I would drop. I'm not saying I would drop Saka because I think Saka's important.
Okay.
I think Martinelli is obviously a serious threat, but I look at Rashford and I think this is Rashford on form, by the way.
Yeah.
Rashford on form, like what he is now.
Caveat,
Bro,
yeah.
Rashford on form is a top forward. Think about it, yeah. If Rashford on form was at City, bro, do you know how many goals he'll be scoring? Like,
Would he
he'll
start ahead
we'll
of,
think he's
Jack
world
Grealish?
class. Do you know what I mean? Like, look at Sterling at City versus Sterling at Chelsea. when you're fed, you don't even have to be a great finisher.
Yeah,
And I think Rashford's finish is better than Sterling's.
100%.
Oh,
And he's
100%.
coached now.
I'd agree.
100%.
He's finally being coached. He's never been coached before, like I said before.
Really?
This is his first time being actually own programs for him. This is what you actually need to do, Rashford. This is what I believe personally, because he just looks like he looked lost before.
Yeah, there was some people saying he was like a victim of being played on the left, played on the right, sometimes playing down the middle. But it seems as if under Ten Hag, that left-hand side,
I don't think
as
that's
it
true.
stands,
You don't think so?
probably
You
is.
feel like
I feel
you
like
might
he
know
just-
more, but
I feel like, and the reason why I say feeling is we have to be careful.
yeah, no.
Just Joel's
Yeah,
opinion.
because even myself, I could feel something. Doesn't mean it's right.
Yeah.
But was that King Haaland not scoring? I feel like change of managers, change
it.
of whatever. Sometimes you can know what you're doing, but you're just not
There.
there mentally.
Hey.
Whatever.
Hey.
And people
this is
keep
a-
alluding to that. I think like a lot of commentators and pundits, they're like, there seemed to be something going on, and I think he's mentioned it as well. But that seems to be behind him now.
Yeah.
So that
Look at-
definitely
look at
plays a
Sancho.
part.
Bless him,
He
man.
looks lost.
Yeah, he
We're
looks
gonna
lost.
say that he's
And
No, he looks lost.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
And
that's
that
true.
seems to
You know
be
what I
something
mean?
that's
True.
going on yet away from football.
Or is
That's
it mental space?
Uh-huh.
Ten Hag sent him away.
Yeah.
So again, you could be right. I mean, we could
Yeah.
easily find this out. You could be right, but I don't know. That's one for
He's a-
off.
Yeah.
Man United, are they top 4 candidates?
No.
Let's have it right.
If we buy a striker,
Okay.
if we buy a striker, not only if we buy a striker, I see City, I see Arsenal,
Yeah.
I see Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Yeah, just
Even though
off
they're
of their.
below- Are they below you? Lot? I don't know.
Yeah,
What's
they're below us about 4. Oh, look at him.
I really-
Look at these Arsenal
This is
fans
why
now. It's changed now.
They
This one,
can't be allowed to win.
yeah, I know they can't. But yeah,
United are fifth.
They're
United
4
are going to
points.
finish fifth.
United are fifth, yeah.
No, they're not fifth. They will finish
because I
fifth.
think
I've done it here.
Where are
who's
United
better than
now in the
us?
table?
Spurs, I wouldn't.
I think they're fifth anyways.
Are
No,
they?
we're
Oh,
fifth.
yeah, yeah,
We've
they're
got a
fifth
game in
anyways.
hand.
Yeah, yeah,
We've got a
shit.
game in hand and a point behind Spurs. But when I look at it, I think who's better than United at the moment? Do you think Chelsea's going to be better than United this
No.
season? Do you think Tottenham's going to end up being better than
Nope.
United this season?
You never know.
Liverpool,
But Tottenham are weak.
Newcastle.
I can't.
So how are Tottenham even there in the first place?
Because when you actually look at their fixtures, anytime they've done one of them fight backs, it's not been against anyone decent. And anytime they fought back and they've drawn, it's still not been against anyone decent.
They beat
Who?
Bournemouth.
That's what I'm saying. Where's Bournemouth? They done the fight back against Bournemouth. They done the fight back the other day against Brentford. They did the fight back at home against Leeds. They did the fight back
There's one in the Champions League.
Champions
as well.
League. I think that they won. They tried to do it. Man United, there was no fight back.
Tried against
Liverpool, there was
Arsenal.
no fight back.
They tried.
Arsenal, there's no fight back. So anytime they actually play quality, they're not going to fight back because you can't keep giving away 2 goals
I don't think
and think
it's-
you
it's
can
not
come back in
it's
the
not
second
sustainable.
half of the game.
It's not sustainable
Not
at
at
all.
That's a very.
But Man United need to go and buy a striker. Yeah, Martial's not
But
enough.
yeah, no, it's
I'm still waiting for this potential.
when in it 6-7 years
I feel like
down the line,
he is what he is.
and that's it.
This is what you
Yeah,
think.
that's your level. There's no
And when
3
you
levels
know, he can
above.
get you goals, he can do like like what he did.
But not enough.
Nah, it's not enough. We need a striker.
Yeah, you need
A striker.
a killer.
Killer.
Yeah.
There's not loads out there.
Who's been spoken of?
Gakpo was mentioned, but
But was he ever
Gakpo.
going to play down the middle?
The dinosaur, I weren't so even excited about being
That's
linked
why,
to him
yeah.
going away to Liverpool because it's like
would've
he's
had
not.
like 7
We got about
million, 8
four
all on the left-hand
four
side.
of the same bloody light skinned wingers that cut
Gakpo-
in and do the same
I
thing.
think if Gakpo came, I think Rashford would have left.
Probably might have not signed. Yeah, maybe.
Think about
It's
it.
pressure.
You've got Gakpo,
Yep.
Sancho
Sancho,
The emergence of Garnacho.
Garnacho,
and
Gakpo.
Rashford.
Sorry, so that's 4
4.
on that side.
Yeah.
That's not even including Rashford, is it?
No.
No.
And then
you've got
Anthony,
Rashford,
Alanga.
Alanga.
It's a bit too much.
Yeah. So but there's no real. Number 9s.
Osimhen has been touted, but
Yeah, but is he a
Napoli
number
to-
9?
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
people keep saying to me.
Proper,
He's
yeah.
like a real number 9, but
He's wrong, man.
You know what,
I just see the pace.
I was
So I'm
gonna say,
thinking, can
with
he
the
actually
pace
hold
physique-
it up? Like, I'm thinking he just looks
I
like
can't lie.
Emmanuel Dennis a bit
I'm
like
like
7.
Oh, you're not sure?
No, I don't know.
But I'm not saying I'm right. I'm
Yeah,
just saying when
I
I
don't
look
know.
at his physicality, when I see his goals, when I see the way he stretches teams,
yes.
I go,
That's
"Ain't
Rashford."
that forward?"
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, just yeah, okay, fair.
I'm glad he said it as well.
Yeah.
No. He's I think a cast iron, number 9 down the middle.
Is it?
Run man down. I think
He reminds me a lot
he got
of
bit-
Nunes.
He got a bit of joy against Tomori.
Nunes.
Yeah,
in the game
they're
I
very
watched.
similar. Him and Nunes.
I'll take like a cheaper promoting.
Oh, on the
Because, bro, we're in this market at the moment.
there's no slide.
Memphis Depay. Who's the other one we're linked with as well?
It's giving-
We're in that kind of.
it's giving it.
Yeah. Memphis Depay.
He's
Who's
not
the other
really
one?
clinical though, is he?
No.
I'm not 100%
No.
sure.
Jao Felix is too expensive, they're saying.
Yeah, he's now linked to Arsenal.
They want 8 million on. It's like he's not 8 mil. They want a loan fee, and he's not even a number 9 either. It's like
He's like, if you play him, then you might as well loan out Anthony.
he would fit in at Arsenal. He would, Jao Felix.
I would. But
Yeah.
if he comes,
The football would be mad.
you have to drop. Who gets dropped?
Who gets dropped?
Martinelli.
Your left
Martinelli.
winger or your striker, maybe like a false 9, maybe. But that might fuck up Odegaard, maybe. I don't know.
But don't you think that's just a bit mad if we get? Don't you, I would love to see it,
Yes.
but you have to play it,
Yeah.
and you can't drop Saka.
no, Saka has to
What
play.
you're gonna do? You're either gonna move Saka to the left, which I don't want us to do.
Maybe he just doesn't think that Eddie can probably sustain it whilst Jesus is out, and you might want
Would
another
you play Felix then?
option.
Yeah.
'Cause
Play
he
some-
plays predominantly
Played
on the
somebody
right.
on a left, I think, or right. Or
I thought it was
I actually
central.
don't even know what
I
his
thought it
role.
was central.
I know he's like striker is not like his
off the
main
striker,
thing.
yeah. He
Like
can play
off
the
it,
striker,
yeah. I know he can play off it. I don't know if he can
So
play a main striker.
Odegaard has to slip as a centre midfielder.
Yeah, so it's like it's not. It
the
won't.
Jao Felix one. I think we write off for Arsenal. Spurs. We mentioned Spurs briefly and the comebacks. Harry Kane scored his first Premier League game since the World Cup disappointment. He
What,
now has the most goals on Boxing Day in Premier League history.
The bottler.
Yep, 10 goals. Lovely.
I love Harry Kane, but he's a bottler, man. I love him.
Ivan Toney.
He's my man on the TV.
Oh,
he's
you're
gonna
gonna
be.
bottle?
He's gonna have the same career as Alan Shearer. Not that it's a bad thing.
Alan Shearer won the
Premier
Prem.
League winners medal.
Yeah, but that was early. Kane missed out on that
So,
from before, but.
You don't.
Yeah,
So
you
actually, no, he's not even going to be Alan Shearer then. Yeah, he's going to be in his own lane.
Lineker?
Yeah, maybe a Lineker. But even Lineker went Barca and stuff, so he done real stuff.
And Kane has now scored against all
Same.
32 teams that he's faced.
What a guy.
in his career. So he
What a guy.
doesn't discriminate. And
Is there a trophy for that?
hopefully so.
Tottenham fans probably tell you there is.
Ivan Toney, a man who's made the headlines, 11th league goal.
Bro, it's so annoying.
By the end of next season, he's either gonna go Chelsea or Newcastle. Clip it up.
I'll take him at Arsenal.
I take him at United.
I thought about it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
my question is, it wouldn't work though. I don't think, because again, you're buying him. First of all, you're spending 70 mil, right, on him, 60, 70 mil. That's what he's going for, between 50 and 70. Then you have to play him. And then don't get me wrong, I would take him like that.
Yeah.
But then where are you playing him and Jesus, and who you dropping?
Either or. It would have to be either or.
And they're not gonna.
That's going to be your Arsenal's next problem. Remember I said it.
That's
How
mad,
you sort out that, because your first 11 is so fixed.
These are
It's
good
like,
problems to have.
how do you take one out?
These are good
without-
problems to have.
You say that, and
you
then
know what it is, yeah? It's not like it's Fergie. You know Fergie.
Yeah,
can go
he's
out
like-
and he can go get Rooney,
Yeah.
Alan Smith,
And
Tevez,
Michael Owen,
you sit there,
Berbatov,
yeah.
Ronaldo,
And everyone's happy.
and
Yeah.
still manage it.
yeah. So it's going to be a tricky one.
Ancelotti can manage it. Mourinho manage it. I don't know if
Arteta, yeah. Well,
Yeah. Tricky
Conte,
one.
do we think he will remain there? I see him like releasing a few different statements talking
give him
about
12 months.
the
What,
January-
sweets for the guests? No.
the transfer window.
there's one left.
They're vegan as well.
Bro,
They're trying to
I told
get fit
Scorch.
for January.
One left.
I told Scorch when he first joined, he's got 18 months. And he didn't believe me. He still doesn't believe me now. Conte's got Scorch in a chokehold. Like, I think it's because he's their best, or their highest accolade manager that they've had. I feel like they got like, yeah, but he was kind of on a down.
He's a big name,
I
high
don't even
profile
think
name.
Jose's down.
You don't?
Linked with the Portugal job as well, I've seen.
I think he's still got a little thing in him, something in him. I love Jose, man. As a United fan, anyway, I still love Jose. But yeah, I said 18 months with Conte. I don't think it's too much bitch, and then I
He's
need the
making
deal, and then I
murmur- he's doing
bitch,
the
and then I get what I want. And
about transfers and not being able to get what they want. So I think
I feel
that's
like he's right,
he gave-
especially at a club like Tottenham. Were
Should
you going
be-
to go there and be quiet?
no, I get
someone
it.
needed to do it, and I think he might be the martyr. But yeah, that whole going behind thing, I don't think it's sustainable across the season. But we'll see how it all, pans out.
Synonymous.
Spurs. And
Where's synonymous?
anonymous.
Synonymous,
Yeah,
I said.
synonymous. Synonymous.
Synonymous, I
I
said.
like that. Well done.
Synonymous.
That's good. Who's Son?
Respect.
I'm a big fan.
I'm
of
a big fan of Son.
but he hasn't been performing.
But
this
he's
year.
been synonymous.
He scored in one
since-
league game this season. Yeah, and that's it.
And
Against
that was against Leicester when
they're
Leicester was bleeding.
Big.
Like, I'm a
still
big
bleeding.
Son fan, but yeah, I don't. Unless Tottenham buy in Jan, like they did last year, Jan.
Yeah.
But they got enough
Kulusevski.
forwards to drop him. You can just play Richarlison there.
Yeah.
Forgot about him.
Yeah.
Injured.
He's injured, yeah.
He'll come back, yeah.
If Son's not playing,
Yeah, nah. Yeah. I like
Do,
Kulusevski, but yeah.
Do Spurs have a better prospect or chance of finishing top 4 than Man United?
No,
No.
I'd say no. United with Carlos Casemiro on the squad now looking a lot better and a lot less hearable from Bruno Fernandes recently.
Yes, he's able to sit back and chill out on the right, and yeah, I like it.
ask me in a month's time.
Okay, we'll circle back. Speaking of top
offense.
4 credentials, Liverpool seem to have awoken from a 3-4 month slumber. 3-0 win away against Aston Villa, who I feel like are Liverpool's like new rivals. It's weird. Some that sort of
Little
rivalry.
booky little thing with them.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Maybe it's the 7-2 and then Klopp and Agbonlahor, like always.
Gerrard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Gerrard, the link. Yeah, there's a few different links. Goals from Salah, Virgil van Dijk, and Basetic, the young boy, who's Liverpool's 3rd youngest Premier League scorer behind Michael Owen and Raheem Sterling. Great company. How do we view Liverpool? They've just signed Gakpo,
Same.
which is a great sign.
They concede far too many chances.
Why is their defense like this?
They're conceding far too many chances.
Because they got Carvalho, who's forward.
Yeah.
They've got Diaz. I know some of these guys are injured. They've got
Jota.
Jota, who I think was excellent last season.
Rumours that he might,
Firmino.
might be sold.
He might be, but listen. You see, when players like that get sold, yeah, don't for 1 minute think that it's because they're no good. You know, it's just an overload.
Timing. Yeah.
He is someone where, if Jota becomes available for Arsenal,
Grab him.
Yeah, someone will grab him.
Yeah.
like I'm talking the way we grabbed the Bamiyang.
Just go.
Quick, you know those ones that just
No one
the
knows
rarity
about-
that become available. Yeah, grab him.
No, I respect
Funny.
it.
Sure.
Is he grabbing? What is he doing?
He broke the camera.
Legend.
It's the Carl Walker
He
shirt.
broke the camera. That's so easy.
Because I thought
He's been playing with the thingy on the
Yeah.
side. He's been.
Bored.
it was their midfield which was the issue,
Yes.
and then their midfield came back, and then they had their midfield and their defense back,
Yeah.
and they still can't defend.
No, I don't know what it is.
So I actually don't know what it is.
I think personally, yeah. Obviously Trent plays very high up the pitch. He's a very attack-minded football player.
Great player.
Great player. And I think before he was kind of covered because VVD was so physical, so fast, so imposing. But VVD's lost a bit.
He
I've-
plays on the left-hand side.
Yeah,
Pace.
That's where the cover comes across. He plays on the east side.
Matip's there now, isn't it?
Massive step.
But I'm saying,
Oh, he plays on the left hand side of the. Is that what you're saying?
I'm just saying, like VVD's there to cover. When Trent pushes high up, yeah, if it doesn't collect down his side, VVD can cut anything out. He can run. He's mad fast. For whatever side he's playing on, he can cover. He's there anyway. What's this?
Carl Walker just making a
Yeah. Since we've had the decline of VVD, we've seen the parallel decline of Trent because Trent's high at the pitch and VVD isn't as physical enough since that injury to cover the ground he used to, and he's doing that back leg thing he likes to do.
No, I know he's stepped up, but I feel like that
hello.
is probably I don't know, overplayed somewhat because it's usually Matip or Gomez down that side. But Trent is slowly returning to some sort of form. Sorry, but I think with the Gakpo acquisition, which they seem to have snatched from Man United's under Man United's noses, do we think that the money would have been better spent on a midfielder?
I think I think if I'm Liverpool right now, yeah, because the reality is, it depends on how you view him. If you think he is 1 in a million, you know, like how I just said about Jota. Listen,
Just
if he's
get him.
available,
Yeah.
just get him. If that's how they see him, then great, can't blame him. But I am with you. I did think yesterday. I thought, shouldn't they have I don't know who they got in midfield after Fabinho, and obviously Thiago and Fabinho, they're the daddies. But
Henderson, Milner, Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Old foot.
There's a lot of
There's a lot of dead.
There's a lot of
Dead.
mileage.
The young guy who
Mileage.
scored the they need to
I mean,
midfield.
Fabinho's not even starting for Brazil. I'm not saying that's what you should base it on.
Yeah.
But I think he's a great player.
I did as well.
Top player.
But
Sure.
I'm thinking you're gonna need
That's gonna need some surgery soon. Yeah.
real soon.
Real soon, like.
I believe they've got a lot of players. Jones, is he not there? Harvey
Curtis Jones has
yeah.
fallen away.
He ain't kicked on.
Harvey Elliott, does he not play there?
He ain't kicked on. Yeah, you look at it, think, raw, like,
Klopp really
in mad games as well, he would start him as well, like away from home.
Yeah.
He'd be like, fuck it, Harvey Elliott in the centre midfield.
he plays him.
But we need to talk about Darwin.
I need
Mad
to
fast.
speak about Darwin. I've mentioned him ages ago, and I think
he's
going
good.
to score a hatful of goals.
I think he's good.
In
Kevin
what
Hart.
season? This season?
Kevin Hart.
This season.
Not this
Kevin Hart.
I think this season he'll scrape it, but like wherever he scores, he scores.
Yeah.
But I think overall he's a good player.
Darwin
I
Werner.
think he's like the amount of chances.
Because he's mad fast.
Mad fast. I can't believe it.
I don't know how people don't see Werner 2.0.
And he had former pod favorite.
I get it, like
Boxer.
he gets into certain places and stuff like that,
like
and
Rashford.
he's got aggression because of that South American, that Europe. But
yeah.
bro,
That
I
dog.
see Werner 2.0, bro.
He's
Yeah.
good.
Some of the finishes I see from him, it's like Jesus Christ, brother. Like I get it, you're in the right places, but I saw Werner in the right places.
Joe, disagree.
I believe again.
Here we go.
Let's
Flip it
circle
up.
back to this.
Go on.
I believe, he is. Let him have that confidence. You're going to be seeing a man that scores 4 goals a game. Sometimes.
I know what you mean.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah,
Every game.
because he could have scored like 4 in a couple games this season.
But
Yeah.
when because I remember seeing him against Fulham, first game of the season, and also the Community Shield.
Chaos. Yeah, it was, I remember when he came on
chaos.
against Fulham, it was chaos.
Pure chaos.
It was pure chaos.
My man was scoring back healers.
Carnage,
Yeah, it was carnage, yeah.
Pass to Salah
Chaos,
was like,
man.
yeah.
But,
That's
yeah.
a man where when the goals are going in,
Gonna fly.
He's the man.
everything he touches is just going to go in.
Yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I mean?
And Newcastle, speaking of touching things and turning to gold, 3-0 against Leicester, who Brendan Rodgers is Teflon at this point. Newcastle, they're the real deal. They're here to stay. I think across the
He's Teflon. He is the Teflon
across the
dog.
calendar year.
I know what it is at Newcastle.
Until they bought Arsenal, I think they got Arsenal in about
2
10 days or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
After that Arsenal games, when I'm gonna say my
Make your final
decisions.
decisions.
'cause
I
need
know
to
what's
see
happening
them.
at Newcastle. I know why they're playing like this.
Speak, please, quickly.
Jack Grealish just nicked the ball. If Jack Grealish passes
Jimmy.
it, I know he's going to
Yeah,
pass
of
it.
course he is.
Offside.
Is he offside?
Nah.
Nope.
Oh, celebration.
This is what
Haaland.
Jack Grealish is doing, though. Sometimes he doesn't get the assist, but he's doing bits and bobs, and everyone's just like, "Oh, Jack Grealish is not playing
Okay,
well."
to
Who's that?
use as a-
Few
as
things
a dad.
Haaland's-
Haaland's dad.
What's that to use as a
Oh.
platform
There's
to
a-
build on?
Yeah, like, and I
Is
feel
that
like
19
Jack has done that
goals?
a few times this season. Don't get me wrong, his stats are poor, like goals
Overall,
and
yeah.
overall, but he's doing small things that was defenders switched off.
Yeah. You can't be offside.
You see how clever that was from Haaland? He just
Yep. Sit back.
delayed,
Thank you.
delayed.
All that
See
FIFA.
He knows he's fast enough.
like
I'm
he
sorry,
knows.
City have just gone 2-0 up
Knows
against
the
Leeds.
rules. He said, "You know what? Let me not
Putting the
do too
pressure
much
on the
Android.
Gunners.
Let me not do too much Android."
In it.
This,
The thing is, that's how much respect they have for him because they could have. Let's be real. Any other player is going alone.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Feeding.
he's going alone.
I think Jack was semi-happy that someone was beside him there, though.
yeah.
Like, they're cool though, innit?
Yeah, they're brethrens.
Love each other.
Newcastle, I know what's happening there. The players are playing for that bag, that golden
With that Saudi.
oil-covered
What did they
bag.
give at Saudi when they beat Argentina?
Rolls Royces.
The whole team, the whole squad got
Yeah.
roses, isn't it?
So
We want Wraiths.
yeah,
Double
the
Rs.
players are aware that when they start releasing those funds and buying new players, Longstaff, your place is at risk. Willock, your place is at risk. Fabian Shaw, your place is at risk. Chris
Oh yeah,
Wood.
I've loved Willock at Newcastle, you know, because I really
I'm just
thought there
saying-
wasn't a
I'm
player
just
there.
saying, you English people, your places are at risk. Willock, I might be wrong about because homegrown quota. Okay, Chris Wood, your place is at risk.
He's Kiwi.
Listen,
Yeah.
Chris was only playing now because Isaac's injured and Callum Wilson's injured.
I'm just saying,
as
the
well,
players
to
are
honor
aware.
us, innit?
It's mad because they paid like 30 mil for him or
Big,
something
big
like
dough.
that.
Yeah, that's when they were kind of desperate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was on the come up.
And then it
Was that not-
turned.
was that not
That might have been
when
before.
No,
Was it before they got the
No,
piece?
it was just when the money came,
I
but
swear
Wilson
they
was
was.
still kind of his injuries were still.
Oh
knocking
yeah,
about.
Sorry, it was.
Like,
They
you
got
didn't-
Trippier.
Everyone
Same
was
in,
expecting him to go big, and they had the money in the
And
bank.
they went
went
to get him. It was
Yeah.
a bit of a weird signing. He's
I
done
like
well
how
for them,
how they've done it though.
He's done well for them though. Yeah.
Eddie Howe, hats off to him.
But you see what you're saying though, just about everyone's, they're playing for their positions. listen,
the bag, for the Rolls Royce.
no, if I'm Eddie Howe, I'm saying, listen, boys, you, and me,
Yeah.
Promised land.
we could all be going. So, guys, what do we say? We just stick together.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And that could be his thing. Let's show them that they can.
And you know what as well? Yeah.
Yeah, they
As
don't
well,
need to spend the money.
He could say to them, "Oh, listen, guys, yeah, they've got 100 odd mil, yeah. They can either go out and buy new players or give us all new contracts. What's it gonna be? 100 mil, but between a lot of us, what do you say, lads? Yeah,
We said,
Let's be having ya.
Jolinton, can you do that over there and over there?
2, 3, 100 mil.
Almiron though. Almiron
Miguel.
keeps going.
Amiro.
Yeah, that's
What's
what
his
I wanna
name
give-
again?
That's what I want to give
Miguel.
credit for.
No,
Santiago.
Nunez. Santiago.
I wanna
Santiago
give him
Nunez.
Credit for Almiron, who was good at Atlanta, and they're saying he's the best MLS export, which is probably hard to argue with. And yeah, so Almiron, Shaw, and Joelinton, or Joelinton, sorry. And that's Eddie Howe for me. Amazing stuff.
St. Maximin don't get no time as well. Have you gathered?
Is that
They're better without him.
They're actually.
That's injury, but they're better without him.
They are.
It was becoming overindulgent.
Yeah, they're better without him.
To the
No more
detriment.
Gucci
They are
Max.
way better without
Chelsea.
him.
Crystal Palace got spanked by Fulham 3-0. Mitrovic doing assist, goals.
And goal.
Fantastic. Bobby Cordova Reed, Reggae Boys 2023 and
I
onwards.
like him.
Sanka,
That's
you're
good.
dead.
He seems like he's doing.
He's the
really well.
yardie I'm representing. I was
Yeah,
representing Leon Bailey, but that performance he put in against Liverpool the other
Ooh,
day,
shocking.
Liver agreed, bro. Come on, Gaza,
This was off.
Gaza.
Everton continued to struggle. Lost to
Can I say
Wolves.
something?
Please speak.
About the Everton game. So I was watching that game and it was 0-0 up until it was 1-1 up until like the 90th minute.
It was
Yeah.
getting scary.
And then
Wolves don't win away from home.
no, they don't. And
What score?
Everton had the ball in their half. Wolves are camped in 94 minutes now, and they're passing the ball between the back line. And the Everton fans got restless, yeah.
As
and
they do at Goodison. It
yeah,
gets nasty.
and
there sometimes.
I said this on the live stream earlier. Everton fans lost that game for their team because they're doing wolf
To
whistles
push
and
them
all that
on.
stuff, saying, "Come on, get the ball forward." The players are seeing Wolves are camped in. We can't break them down. They buckled under the pressure, launched it forward, counter attack, goal. Everton fans, you lost your team that game.
They snatched
Yeah.
defeat from the.
So next
jaws
season,
of the draw.
when you're playing Huddersfield, yeah, in the Johnson's Paint Trophy, thinking how did we get here? You put yourselves there, and I've got no sympathy for you
This
at
is
all.
not Frank Lampard's fault.
Nah.
I'm not gonna blame
Oh.
Frank Lampard because he's got.
keep going.
I'm not gonna blame Frank Lampard simply because I'm not gonna blame Frank Lampard.
All right.
I think when you start a game with your front three of Gordon, McNeil, and Neil Maupay,
It's not giving.
It's not giving.
It's not
at
giving,
all.
man.
Yeah.
It's giving relegation.
It's tough
I'll tell you
times.
what, though,
It's hard for him.
Gordon guy's mad rated, you know, by a lot of people in this country.
Yeah, yeah.
Crazy.
If they get relegated,
60
even if they
million.
don't, that guy's
He's not.
gonna
He's
be
not involved
fine.
in the
Yeah,
champion.
he's gonna like. There's a lot of man that proper rated.
I saw that him going for 60 million
it was
Yeah.
Chelsea.
in the summer. I was like,
Chelsea were thinking, I don't think they're gonna do that anymore, though.
I was thinking, do
I
you?
don't think they'll be doing that anymore, though.
Yeah. 2
Chelsea.
years ago, did Everton turn down £80 million from Barcelona for Richarlison? Yeah, I think Everton just a series of wrong decisions. Wrong decisions. You cannot build
board.
your house on the foundations of Alex Iwobi.
56 million.
Less than 80. That's all I know. That's all I know for certainty. But you cannot build your you cannot lay the chief cornerstone of your house. It cannot be Alex Iwobi.
Let me
Please
raise
speak.
my hand
But the chief cornerstone.
because what I hear what you're saying.
I disagree with Jess.
The chief cornerstone.
You got to look at it. They didn't sell him,
Oh, we talking about Richarlison?
Richarlison.
Oh,
and they stayed up, and they probably stayed up because of him.
He was worth.
So
More
when
than
you're
80 million
doing
to them at
the
that point.
mathematics, right? Even the 56 mil they gained is worth more than the 80 mil they would have
And gone
lost
down
because
into
they
the
would have gone
champ
down.
pot. Yeah.
And God knows where they will be right.
They'll stay up this year as well, don't
Right
they?
now, we're talking as if they're going down. They could probably stay up.
They'll stay up, man.
They're a point above Wolves.
And you
I
got
don't know what's
you
going down
got
there.
you got
Yeah.
Forest, you got Forest, Southampton, and they're good.
Yeah, like the
They'll be
worst that
alright.
could happen, they might have to sack Frank,
Yeah.
and they could generally stay up.
They
So
could.
so then what?
yeah. Oh, we also said as well when they signed Damari Gray that was a 1.32 million well spent.
bargain.
And then after a few games, he started to look like a £1.32 million player, and now he's looking like a 700k player.
No, he's not.
I like.
I like Demarai Gray.
I think
Damari Rashford, they're the same person.
he should possibly be making his way into that starting 11. I feel like the Dwight McNeil move it isn't really giving. As we've said, the Lopetegui effect at Wolves. Does he keep them up or?
Yeah, he'll keep them up.
Is that too
They got enough. They got too much quality.
And Traore got an assist.
It wasn't really assist because when he crossed it, it hit somebody before it went to the guy who scored. I had my eye on that one. Don't worry, Dan. You're not going to catch me out on Traore. He thought I didn't see it.
Well, you saying he's not a good player, and he's saying
No, so basically, I give away money whenever Traore gets an assist on our subscribers.
Scores.
Yeah, if he's no, it's not a joke.
It's not a joke.
£100.
to copy that.
It's been running.
Yeah,
for,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
been running for a while.
What you saying? Man's poor.
I'm up. How do you think I built this place? I'm up.
So he said you keep the money.
I keep the money.
If he doesn't assist.
And I spend it on me. Yeah, and bro, I have not
I'm
lost a
about to do the
penny.
same because there's a couple man
Which
there.
player? Who would you?
I
You
would
don't
need
want
to
to
think about it because I think Traore is definitely a
One of
good
them.
one.
Yeah,
There's a few players like that
There's
in
a few
Prem.
players like that still.
Yeah.
You go, he is so poor.
no
Yeah.
goal or assist. Traore is a banker.
Yeah, he took
Man.
he
The
took
funny
a
thing
year or
is,
two off.
if
yeah.
I had an issue, obviously Grealish is playing well now, but if I was
Yeah.
being cheeky last
Would've been
season,
him.
I would have done it.
Yeah,
But
you would have been.
I
good too,
genuinely think Grealish is he'll.
Oh, Haaland.
I genuinely think right now Grealish is playing well.
No, he's playing alright.
Like in general, like
Yeah.
I think if you've got like a Haaland and his job isn't, his job isn't to score goals as per se, just feed the big man. I think Grealish can do that.
Yeah, feed the horse.
Oh,
Oh, corner.
Chelsea.
Yeah, before we depart, we need to speak about Chelsea's walkover win against Bournemouth, who were shocking and not, I guess, unlike the Bournemouth we've come to know under Gary O'Neill. I know they had a few players missing due to illness and whatnot. What do we think of that Chelsea performance? One of the biggest takeouts was not the 3 points, not the scorers, not them playing for it back with Thiago Silva. Reece James,
Yeah.
getting injured.
Sad, man.
Again with seems like a recurrence of his.
Like I hate Chelsea innit, but
game in October.
I like Reece James. I hate Chelsea, but I like Reece James. But I saw his one of his personal fitness trainers post something about him being upset about the injury. So I don't know.
JR as Athlete's Edge.
I don't know if they might have rushed him
There's
back.
been a lot of talk about Chelsea rushing players back.
I saw the memes of bring back Eva one.
Yeah, I
one
saw
more
that too.
dance.
I saw that too.
I wouldn't put it past them as well because the way they rely on for bloody James is like.
But also, you know what as well? Once you, I thought my leg was dry.
He's worried.
Once you,
He's him getting
I wasn't
paranoid.
even there, bro.
man's Harrow, I was like,
I wasn't even, bro. I was
once
wondering.
once you've missed out on the World Cup, bro, there's certain drives that you can have. Like right now, let me be real with you as a content creator.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm hungry, bro. I am, bro. You would. How? What are you talking about? No, trust me. Me and my brother Oda, we are plotting. You don't even like football. But the way we're plotting,
But he's just hungry.
He's hungry as well.
we're hungry. So I like to be around hungry people,
Yeah, we're starving.
hungry guys.
Yeah.
No meal.
I ain't eating.
Rashford, where are you?
Trust me. starving.
Yeah. We don't
But,
need no handouts.
But he's hungry after not playing in the World Cup. And when you're that hungry, yeah, I feel like you're prepared to risk it all.
Risk it all.
You become a risk
Yes.
taker.
Uh-huh.
That's what I think anyway.
They're saying 4 weeks, up to 4 weeks.
I was arguing with the secret scout
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
online.
What was the argument?
He's a Chelsea fan, I believe.
Okay, yeah, because a lot of
I've
these
seen
pages don't reveal
Their
their
agendas.
Yeah, I've seen
Secret
made you
scout,
think
I believe he's a Chelsea. I could be wrong.
360 getting stick. Yeah.
But he was like, oh, such and such. And I got in the comments and I said, no, but I don't agree with you. I feel like, they were like, no, how could the medical staff get it wrong? This person, that person. I said, well, sometimes people get it wrong, but sometimes the players know best their body.
It's like when the player gets concussion sometimes or a headshot, and the physio's like, no, you got to come off. The player's like, I'm coming back on. Like at that point,
Fine.
How can you
what do the
say,
staff do? Yeah.
I'm not in your body to tell you that you're not concussed?
Exactly. So I feel like there's an element of that. Then Secret Scout came back to me and said, and they were like, well, is it Reece James's fault? I said, maybe. I don't know. But it could be.
Yeah.
I think
Could
he was
be.
eager to come back as well.
I was a bit confused
Chelsea's
because
bleeding as well.
he apparently was fit enough to go to England, or he believes he was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he would have featured late on in the tour.
Yeah.
They said,
Yeah. So I thought, with that in mind, surely now he was definitely recovered. That's what I was thinking.
Surgery. It was what, October. He had the injury. He had surgery.
Yeah.
It was mad late.
And it's your knee as well. And anytime it's the knee, it's like you gotta be a bit more careful when it's with
Such
the
a
knee.
complex.
Injured already.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
He had a knee problem before. I think he had
It was.
earlier in his Chelsea career. He had
Yeah.
problems as well, injury
I saw,
problems.
yeah, that in the last 18 months or something like that. Please, I don't know if this is correct, but they're like, he's been injured for almost 1 year over the last 18 months.
It's a
Something
lot of
crazy
time,
like that.
man. It's a lot of time, and he's
I'm
a
not
big,
saying it's
powerful
correct.
Yeah,
as
and
well. So
There's a time he was meant to blow. He went on loan at Wigan, done well, and then he came back, and then he got injured for like the whole time as well when he was meant to think.
serious.
Well done,
serious.
Haaland. Well done, Haaland. Well done, Haaland.
The keeper,
Oh my gosh.
Listen when Joel speaks, man.
the keeper.
20 league goals.
Spotted
20
us
league goals.
He's got 20 now.
20 now. That was number 20.
Yeah, Chelsea said they might get Badiashile
When you've got your
from
mate.
Monaco as a
When
replacement.
you've got your mate, he trusts him to pass him the ball.
You know
he
what they're
trusts him
doing?
to finish.
Oh, hair's coming
Oh,
out.
here's coming out
Oh
now.
wow,
Let it out.
Man's doing Viking Warrior. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're playing FM Chelsea.
new level unlocked. FM, yeah.
23.
Still a bit of a mess.
This is the problem though when you talk about Arsenal winning the league.
Yeah,
It's
but look at
these
this though.
guys.
Look at this.
you
That
lot
was
He
it.
passed it to his mate.
There we
Passed
go.
it
You lot
back.
have made him angry.
That's all they did. They
City's
passed it to
still.
friends.
City's gonna
It's
win the
playground
league.
football.
Come on, Jess. You know City's gonna win the
Pass it
league.
to Grealish, he'll pass it back.
Just
They
a
can
sec.
only win if Arsenal lose.
And you know what's mad? If you don't win the
Poor
league,
goalkeeper.
I tell you, if you don't win the league and you get Champions League, bro, that's a great season.
That's Wayne Hennessy-esque.
No?
Goalkeeper.
No.
It's not a great season.
No, it's a good season.
If you fall off of the title challenge and you get top four, is that a
Good
bad season?
No. It's a bad season.
I think it's a good season for Arsenal.
I'll take
Any
us.
I think
more
for Arsenal,
anyone.
From
anyone
your
else
building,
is poor.
I think it's
Yeah,
good.
because
People forget
we-
you was fifth.
No, because no one expected us.
That's what
to
I'm
be
saying.
there. So for Arsenal, it's good. But if Liverpool were first and then they finished fourth,
Oh yeah, it's
that's
a whole
bad.
different thing. Yeah, a whole different thing.
Stigma.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think Arsenal will get top four. That's it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But that's a good thing.
Press up
It's a good thing.
for Reece James and his continued struggles with injury. And yeah, Bournemouth, a slight Christmas hangover at least. Not great. Any more on our weekend review?
I actually haven't got going.
Oh, wow. So now we're into the extra time. Added time.
What's cancelled?
Extra time.
No, I had
He had
other
other
football.
engagements.
Yeah, 9:30. I've just checked the group chat and three people pulled out.
3 people
Yeah,
pulled
who
out.
else was there?
They're probably watching this.
They're probably watching this. So or the rain. They're scared of the rain.
Big City fans. Jess, was there anything else you wanted to add to today's episode?
I think if there's any other teams I wanted to talk about.
A lot going on in the
Relegation.
I feel like we was that?
I was gonna say relegation, but not really.
No, I feel like
Southampton. Adam Lallana scored his
I feel that's
second.
it.
He scored his second headed goal of his whole career.
Who?
Adam Lallana. He's only scored 2 headers in his whole career.
I think
Yeah.
he's finishing his career really well at
It's a
Brighton.
nice way.
It's a nice way to go out.
He did well at Liverpool. You know, he
Won what, Champions
played.
League, a Prem? Yeah.
From the South
what
Coast.
did he win at Liverpool?
Yeah, Champions League and the Prem. Maybe a League Cup as well.
What did he win?
Did he win the when he was there?
Champions League. Lallana.
I don't know if he was in the squad.
Lallana was there.
Who knows? Because he's always injured, didn't it?
He was a Liverpool player.
I saw something.
good career.
I saw something on the internet the other day, and I just want to get your thoughts on it. We're 2 United fans, 2 Arsenal fans.
Okay.
So I think it's the best time to
Settle it, yeah.
Martin Odegaard or Bruno. I'm gonna have a go. Fernandes.
I say this all the time. My friend says this to me. I say Bruno all the time.
Bruno Fernandes. I'm gonna say Martin Odegaard.
I'm going to say, and I'm going to give context, Odegaard hasn't reached the heights or importance to his team that Bruno did for 12 to 16, maybe 18
It was
months.
18 months.
It was 18.
It was 18 months.
I'm going to go Bruno. Odegaard's probably the
better player.
The better player.
Technically,
more
though, yeah.
technical, easier on the eye. But I think in like direct influence, I haven't seen Odegaard do it like Bruno did just yet.
I think I agree with like 90% of what you say.
Fair.
I think right now I'll say Bruno, if I'm honest with you. But I think Odegaard's ceiling, watch this space. big
He's
man.
like 10 years old.
Like, he's like, watched it. What Odegaard is going to become. Listen, if this is what he's cooking in his first season, full season, not as a loanee, but full season. in the
Captain,
Prem.
smart.
Captain,
Yeah.
just the way he is right now. Like, I just think.
And if you look
give him
on to
time.
win
and I'm okay
something,
with that.
yeah.
I'm absolutely fine with picking Bruno for now, but Odegaard forever.
Yeah, if you go on to win something as well, what that will do to him is just
Mate,
crazy.
he's gonna, so.
Saka though.
Saka though.
Oh no, I'm just saying. I just wanted to give some appreciation to Saka.
Start, yeah.
I didn't even know what his thing was. I still don't know what his thing
Saka
is.
is
now.
mad strong and he's
He
mad
just
fast and he makes the right
plays.
choice every single
He
time.
just plays and does stuff.
Massive.
Very influential, man.
Yeah, and he's
Exactly.
getting more and more and more and more and more
Saka.
influential.
It's becoming
Like,
ridiculous.
it's scary. It's like
I've got another question, guys.
your most important player, and
No,
like
listen, I
he's
was
important every game. Like every game, he's affecting
every
the game.
but also his stature at the club.
Yeah.
I went to the ground
All right, another one. There we go.
No, he was there, man. He's doing his stuff, man. Content.
and
Big dog.
I was chatting to Emil Smith Rowe and Ramsdale.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
The buzz.
Yeah.
There was an even bigger buzz for Saka than there was for Jesus. Vogue were there. I think it was Vogue magazine
Okay, yeah.
or the Times, one of the two. No different.
Big
newspapers,
publication.
but
Yeah,
big
yeah.
publication. One of those two
Um,
were there for him, and it's like
Saka's world.
Listen, the way he was being chaperoned around the place,
Stars
I
rising.
did a
Yeah.
shoot with him.
Yeah.
When I say during the COVID period, there was some periods.
He's
okay.
in and
Yeah,
out
yeah,
and
lockdown.
tier 3.
Tiers, which tier?
It was him,
He had to
Eddie
help out.
Nketiah, and Kieran Tierney. We did a shoot,
Mm.
and back then Saka was just
It was different.
Humble.
Yeah.
He's still humble now. Yeah, I mean, with him.
just it was,
Shy.
It was a young,
He was just one of the three, I guess. At that. Oh, they're all on the
literally.
same
Kieran
similar.
Tierney
Yeah.
was probably
The
biggest
big dog.
one,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
if I'm honest, and then maybe Eddie Nketiah.
And how the tables have turned.
Bro, that's
Props to him,
that's
man. Props to him.
Life. Yeah. Great player.
Is Bukayo?
Jack Wilshere.
I give him one more contract.
Really good guy. I know it's Leeds, but he is happy.
No, he's enjoying it.
Is after all that, Joe, and this question is for you guys and you guys at home, is Bukayo Saka world class?
Nah,
Not yet. He's on the way there though. But I don't think Kevin De Bruyne's world
Yeah,
class.
he's on the way there.
I don't think Kevin De Bruyne's world class.
KDB's not world class.
I think
Not
he's elite.
yet.
Jan?
Jan?
He's knocking at
I think he's an elite player, but I don't think he's world class.
He's knocking
you're
at that
saying
door.
elite is below.
Yeah.
Are you all right, mate?
It's just all
So
Because
Are you all right?
my definition of world class is I can put this one player in this team and I can see the difference.
He could
I can't.
dance in any team.
Can't.
you talking about KDB or Saka?
Nah.
Real Madrid, KD. Every time they play Real Madrid, he's
He
always
bo-
standing out.
and he
Every
bottles.
time they- What'd you say?
He bottles against Real Madrid.
No, he doesn't. Have you seen the last few times he's played against Real?
I was
been
there.
A difference maker.
The Bernabeu, he crumbled.
Nah, bro. Nah, honestly.
No, yep.
No,
I'm saying-
game- no, I know what you're saying. Last season, that game, yeah. To be fair, yeah, that last 15 minutes, yeah.
It was they kind of all crumbled.
That was in God's hands.
I rate KDB.
And when they played in previous
Yeah.
seasons, he's done things that scored the only goal.
Yeah, no, it's true. But you know what it is? It's just that when it's that moment, that big moment, I don't see KDB.
Nah, man.
Maybe in Prem games in a 38 game season.
I'm sitting this one
But
out.
I promise you, Joe.
I think if you say that Chelsea game, fair enough. But I think that's the whole City.
No.
He got smashed there as well, innit? What? Dislocated his eye socket.
That
fractured
day,
his
I can't
face.
remember.
Yeah, no, he
All I
bowled.
know
He was
Rudiger
he
smashed him as well,
is,
yeah.
I can't, all
yeah,
I know is
his
that.
eyelash came out and he had to come off.
Eyelash.
Yeah, his eyelash
I can't
came off and he had to
remember.
come
All I
off.
know is that. but
I'm
what
not
I know-
I'm not having Kevin De Bruyne
No,
as a
what?
world class. I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
Wow.
That KDB can stand with any midfielder in the country. Like,
Oh, now? Yeah.
in general.
Yeah, no. I think. Yeah.
Put him in Real Madrid.
Technically,
does well.
yeah, technically,
Put him in,
yeah.
Scunthorpe.
Because
Scunthorpe.
he's a good player.
Put him in Scunthorpe.
He's a
what?
very,
Put him in
he's a
Scunthorpe.
very good player. But I'm saying, yeah, like you gotta even see it as this. Martinez probably thinks the same as me because when he had Hazard and he had Kevin De Bruyne,
Uh-huh.
he gave the captaincy to Hazard,
Yeah, but Hazard.
and Hazard was
No.
Hazard was much more influential than Kevin De Bruyne was.
Hazard has
And-
been playing at the.
And I would say he's the
level.
peak. That's what I'm trying to say. He's not that level.
What
I
do you
don't
mean?
that level of Hazard when Hazard was at his peak.
I think that first of all.
I think he, at Man City is nice.
No,
It's
but you got
it's
to remember, Hazard was like Neymar. They were supposed to be the heirs of Ronaldo and Messi.
Elites.
So this is my argument with everyone. Yeah, just because you're not Ronaldo or Messi or Zidane doesn't mean you're then not world class.
no. I feel players like Xavi, Iniesta, Who else is there? World class
Goal,
midfielders.
goal.
They scored again. Oh, it's 3-0. I thought it was 2-1.
No, I'm all in on the.
Your Casemiros.
KDB is world class. He does have his flaws, which I think people can see.
What flaws?
And I guess front of mind
Co-
or recency.
Cojones.
No, he at Belgium
Cojones.
fails to have the same effect that he does at City, which is understandable. There's
What, with Lukaku missing 10 chances?
Lukaku didn't play much.
If Lukaku finishes 2 or 3 of those chances, then KDB is one of the highest assisting players in the World
and
Cup.
it's not
Allow
just
it, guys.
he
Come
was
on,
he
man.
was he underperformed at the World Cup. Lukaku didn't play much at the World Cup anyway, so that wasn't.
I'm not putting the blame on
I think he
KDB.
played
Yeah.
poor. And there's a thread which always gets retweeted.
You seen
every
it?
time City go out
What?
in a
It's him.
semi-final
He's-
or losing a final. They say Kevin De Bruyne didn't play. I think he's world class, but there are some.
I'm gonna get that thread
That's-
for you
that's fine.
anyway. I'm gonna
think
get you
he's
that thread
world
for you. I'm gonna get that thread for you.
KDB could finish ahead of Gerrard in the Premier League.
What's it?
He could finish ahead of...
Easily.
Yeah, and I love
Like,
Gerrard.
why not?
I love the guy, bro. You guys are crazy.
Guys,
There's one.
Wait,
guys,
I'm just
No,
gonna
It's not plural.
guys.
It's crazy guy.
That was always be.
Stevie G,
I'll place you under the
I
bus.
love Stevie.
Mr. Clutch, Istanbul. That's as clutch as you can get.
Yeah.
But
With-
at the end
with-
of the day-
with-
but
with-
then
with
we
sing-
can say the same thing against
I've
Chelsea.
never
Was he
seen
clutch against
KDB
Chelsea
get
against-
clutch.
Or is that just because?
No,
it's
he
the
was
same?
old. He was old. That was declining
How old
Gerrard.
is KDB now?
29, 30.
30.
And still performing.
Stevie G was 34 when he slipped
And
or
yeah,
something
but-
like that. He shouldn't even have been
look what
playing.
he's- Okay, and
He shouldn't
look
be
what
playing.
KDB
I
has
can't
done in a short
compare.
space of time.
Yeah,
I'm
at
saying
Man
how
City.
influential this guy is. Yeah. Besides
Joe.
Raheem Sterling,
Go ahead.
right, I think Raheem Sterling, by the way, is one of City's most influential players.
Over their time.
They play it down.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Aguero's kind of like doing this, and Raheem Sterling's
He
goals,
won all of the
Raheem
leagues as well.
Sterling's
Yeah,
goals were really
20s,
what?
20s, 18s.
Yeah, his
He was
goals were like
assists,
3 of those
yeah.
titles. You know that.
Yeah, no.
A good 3.
I don't get why
But
they
then the
diminish him.
second most influential player during that period is KDB.
That's nice. Around the other
first or
8 world class players that he's around, or
Yeah,
elite players he's
well,
around.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's nice.
Gaffers,
comfortable.
Gaffers, settle this one for us. Is it Sergio or was it the illustrious SB on this one? Because Jess and I have sat this one out for good reason.
The actual question was: is Saka world class? I don't know how we got there.
KD.
His time.
No, yeah,
we
no, yeah.
agreed on that.
Yeah,
No, but
we agreed on
I was
that.
going
It
to
was a
say
KDB.
that Saka goes into the first team, the starting lineup of every team in the Premier League. In fact, every
I don't
team in
know
the
about
world.
that, because I still don't. If again, let's not pick who we like.
Or for
Let's
form
pick
as well.
What it is. No,
Well,
let's not
talk
pick
well,
form.
Joe.
Yeah.
Let's just pick as a player.
Like it.
He's not.
Because I used to head out with Saliba and Varane all the time.
He's not getting ahead of Mahrez. Mahrez is.
Mahrez hardly even starts for City. I know he started today.
But I saw a clip online. I know you're trying to end this show, and I'm still here.
No, keep
No.
talking.
Oh
man.
no, we're not ending no more. We're not ending no more.
I saw a
Christmas.
clip online from some of the guys at the front three. I can't remember the guy's name.
Okay.
It's funny guy. Yeah, front three. I said it came up on my feed, and then he said, "Do you know how mad City is? City is so mad that you've got Jack Grealish, who was single-handedly carrying teams. Yeah,
In the Prem.
he's even lucky to be starting some games.
Mad.
And then you got Gabriel Jesus, who was, let's technically call it, one of the worst players. He couldn't get into the team. Not that I think he's a worst player, but I'm saying
Fair.
in the team.
Yeah, in terms of
and then he's at
profile,
Arsenal,
stature.
and he's our
He's
best
looking like-
player.
yeah,
he is
that's
our
true.
best player, by the way.
Zinchenko.
And he's one of our
Yeah.
best forwards, by the way, in the whole Prem.
Yeah.
And
It's
you're
true.
telling me, so when you're comparing some of this stuff with City,
It's different.
it's different gravy, mate. It's different gravy. Nicky Butt was a sub at Man United, goes to Newcastle, and if you see the way that boy performed, ask Pele
Domination.
in 2002 World Cup, who was England's most influential player. So when you're playing at certain elite teams, what's my man that went from the one that Rio and Vidic had out?
PK. Yeah.
What, you're going to tell me because he couldn't make it at City? I mean, at United at the time that...
That's one. I'm not gonna lie though. That's one of the craziest transformations. As a United fan, I've seen. I think.
So saying Mahrez sometimes doesn't start for City. Mahrez could start
That's funny.
any other team that he is.
It's ridiculous.
I had
And
this
so does
argument
Saka.
with Varane and Saliba, and it had to get settled through the World Cup because people saw who the big daddy was. But I wasn't disregarding Saliba.
Experience, though.
Yeah, 100%. But I used to give him, I'd pick Saliba over Varane all day. I was like, bro,
That's what I'm saying.
I rate Saliba. I think Saliba's probably the best young centre back under 21 in the world at the moment right now. I think Saliba is. But we're talking about big boy Varane here, innit? There's levels.
Experience.
There's
You're not
levels,
gonna
and
play-
there's not. You're not gonna play a
Konate
guy. Yeah.
with Saliba, or you're
Doesn't make sense.
Not gonna mess it up. You're gonna be smart in it, and Deschamps ain't
Their
no
time
fool.
will come.
Their time will come.
Deschamps
Saliba's
will
time's
pass
gonna
by.
come.
We don't know.
Yeesh. I don't know. Do you think he is? I didn't think he was before this World Cup. I used to just think it was just because of the French. Like you've
I've
got
heard people say
you
he's
got
just a
free,
French
but this
Southgate.
this World Cup made me realize that he's he kind of knows what he's doing.
Bro, he's been in 3 finals
Yeah, he kind of knows what he's doing.
in the last
Let's respect that man. Yeah.
3 tournaments,
And the amount of players
Yeah.
that he was missing
bro.
this year,
Guy
like
has done since
they
2016.
they're gonna win the
3 of
Euros,
the 4, innit? 3 of the 4.
and the next World Cup they'll probably
Oh,
win.
yeah, he wasn't in the.
It's only the Euros that they didn't perform.
Yeah.
Euros,
It's only the
England.
Euros.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
because
yeah.
of King Ben's.
Yeah.
They're saying it was
Who's now retired?
What?
because he came back into the team for that Euros,
That's what they're saying.
and they're saying that the atmosphere wasn't the greatest.
Really?
Apparently,
He was
Griezmann
fit
and
for
another-
the
and
World
Luis-
Cup.
Yeah.
Is
But
that
they-
why- is that why he's not talking
That's
to
why,
Deschamps?
yeah, because
Real
he was
Madrid
fit.
granted him permission to leave, but then it all got a bit weird, and then.
But I swear that when did he want to come back though? Did he want to come back like?
No,
in the
they,
70s?
they,
was like
they said he
semi,
could have.
yeah.
They no, he,
It was semi, and then like pre. It was
it
definitely
was pre. It was pre. It was pre. It was pre.
It wasn't
Yeah.
pre-semis. I started seeing it fly around. In the
No, I
final.
think they were saying that they would bring him into the final, but I think he was fit because he was on the bike. Real Madrid was. This was it. Real Madrid were posting videos of him training at their training ground, innit, during the World Cup.
They said he had permission
But
to go.
yeah, he had permission to go in it.
But I don't think Deschamps thought, raw. If you're not coming back, for last 16s or quarters, yeah, then
Oh,
it's a bit
what's that
like
gonna do for harmony?
it's a bit like like.
I think he thinks that. Well, not think, but I think it's quite obvious to see that they play better.
With Mbappe
Giroud.
and Giroud. Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
They play better with Giroud as a system, as a team. So he just thought, do I have to have it? He's the Ballon d'Or winner. The stress he's gonna get.
He's already,
Yeah.
As much as he,
It would've been
as
nice.
much as he probably respect. Benzi,
Yeah.
When Benzi speaks, I spoke to one player, and they were saying that you see when as much as what all these other men have done, yeah. And I don't know now about Mbappe, but
Fair,
this is
fair,
at the
fair.
time, yeah. They're saying that when Benzi's around, yeah, your Pogba's, your everyone, like,
Everyone getting like
Puppy died.
they're like, yeah, we can't chat.
Separate.
Like, and obviously now he's got the Ballon d'Or to back it.
To
back
as well,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, can't chat. There's levels.
Do you remember Mbappe? How he was when Benzema first came into the French team. How starry-eyed
Yeah,
Mbappe
yeah,
was.
yeah.
Yeah.
Starstruck.
Starstruck.
Yeah.
That's why I thought he was gonna go to Real Madrid. Was just off the Benzema thing, but
and that
it
could
will.
still happen.
It will
That's
happen.
his guy,
It will,
isn't it?
yeah, that's like his
He grew
guy.
up being a
Guy.
Real Madrid Ronaldo fan, innit? So
That can
But yeah, them Frenchmen look at Benzema like the big dog.
the streets on his side.
Streets on his-
To
yeah.
win Ballon d'Or at like 33, 34.
and the manner in which he did it is
Yeah.
Richard Millon,
Yeah, big boy.
Tupac,
All of it.
influenced.
You can't. He's one of those players. Even though Mbappe is going to be the top guy, he can still stand up and say, "Big man, you ain't done what I've done.
Yeah,
You're
When you-
talented,
it'd be tough to
but
match.
you ain't done what
yeah.
I've done."
In
It'd
the
be
game,
very
yeah.
tough
Trust
to get
me.
close to that.
With these 4 Champions Leagues or whatever he's got,
Five.
5.
Yeah,
How
five.
many?
Yeah,
I don't think people are taking it in when we. I think they'll take it in like 30 years time.
Yeah.
But bro, yeah, clubs. That's what I was gonna say. Clubs, yeah. Manchester United, yeah, one of the biggest clubs in the world.
Have 3.
We have 3.
I set out because I don't know.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Casemiro has more Champions Leagues than the Man United.
That's why they were calling my man Champions League Varane,
yeah.
and then he came as
respect these
Bambi
man.
Varane.
You have to like what they've done is a mad like Gareth Bell, like all them man, like
Bro,
what Bell
I
like
think people disrespect
when
They
he's
look at-
done.
It's true.
Crazy.
It's when he'll come on as a pundit later.
Yeah,
on
you see the line.
and see the stats. That's when
Yeah.
I go,
Oh
ticker.
shit! This guy won 5 Champions Leagues.
Yeah.
Gareth Bell's got what, 4?
4.
And do you know what's
And he's
mad?
British.
And do you know what's mad? Yeah, is he actually
In-
influenced.
He was
some-
involved in them. He wasn't no.
Yeah.
I came on or
He did
I
come on
was.
sometimes.
I
but
was.
He was.
Yeah, he was doing that. Yep.
I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was scoring memorable ones.
Let them know you're there, man. Yeah.
What a guy, man.
That's nuts. You know, he was mixing it with the big
Biggest. That's why I will never speak bad about Gareth Bell. When he wants to play golf, now he don't care about. I will never.
boys.
I will never.
Love
Just
to
think
know-
the way it all
Because
ended,
after
man.
4 Champions Leagues, bro, how do you care?
I just think the
Remember
way
that summer when he came and Ronaldo, they came and they were having like, it looked like it was
Comp-
a shredding competition.
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Because the media, it's like they wanted Ronaldo pushed out
For Bell, yeah.
But Ronaldo said, nah, man.
Let's work together.
Let's work.
No, they didn't say that.
No,
Ronaldo
no.
said, I got another 10 years left in me.
I think, were they even cool like? I don't even know if they were even cool like that. I know Benz was cool with Ronaldo and Bell, but I think Bell was just on his own thing. Yeah, yeah, just his
As
own thing.
usual. What a weekend review it has been. We've gone from the Emirates to
Americana.
Maracana, to Wales, to Cardiff High Street. We've been everywhere. Joel, thanks again for coming on. Please make sure this isn't the last time.
What did you say?
Please make sure this isn't the last time you're.
Nah, man. We're all good.
Because you're hungry. We're starving.
Yeah.
I ain't eating.
Yeah, it's been a great year
Rash.
for the Gaffers. Yeah, stick with us. Thanks for viewing all year through the ups, the downs, the mid-table madness. Yeah, it's been great. We've been the Gaffers. You've been great. Peace.
Peace out.